But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome back to Zoo Tycoon 2. Last episode we built an exhibit for this little guy over here. If we can find one. Yeah, we can find one right here. Oh, you actually hear him. We built an exhibit for the eagle owls. There's 4 in there. If I'm correct, let's remove the roof for a little. And yeah, you can see them over here flying around. Very, very cool creatures. I really love doing this. It's a smaller exhibit than the ones we did before, but that is basically the style a little bit that we have to do. We have to build both big exhibits and we're gonna have to build smaller exhibits to fill out the park. Now, in today's episode, we're gonna do a smaller exhibit, and you all probably already guessed from the title and from the thumbnail that it is going to be an exhibit for a green anaconda. Now, before we actually start, we have some good news inside here. If I can find it, there is supposed to be, yep, there it is, a baby crocodile, a baby Cuban crocodile. Now, oh, there's actually 2. So these guys are endangered. So this is a very good thing that these little babies have been born. Oh, you're so cute, but don't put your finger near them because they'll snap it off. But yeah, so we have some baby crocodiles. Awesome, that will bring in a lot more guests if we actually enable the guests. You can see that most of the guests are actually not here. Most of the guests are looking down here into the exhibit or in here, and if we remove the roof, you can see that they're all in the aquarium. Which is fine. It might have to have something to do with the fact that I mostly have the game paused when I'm building stuff. Because if not, you know, oh, we've gotten a flower bouquet with balloons and everything. Well, the flowers are gone, but we have the balloons. We can sell this. You get this stuff in game if you manage to get an endangered animal to give birth in your zoo. So that's basically, we got those for the two little crocodiles in here. But yeah, awesome stuff. And today we're gonna have another small exhibit sort of to link the park. This is gonna be a double viewing area. One for the exhibit for the panthers, and one for the green anaconda. And this is the only viewing area we're gonna have in this exhibit because it's gonna be a fairly small exhibit, and we're gonna just use this as filling up space, but it's also because it's probably more realistic. And whenever I went to the zoo, stuff like anacondas or snakes in general, they were in pretty small exhibits, mostly indoors even, so we might even put a roof on it. I'm not sure. I don't think we'll put a roof on it just because I want to have trees in here and stuff like that, and with a roof that's a little bit of a pain in the ass to do. And the same goes for the owls. The owls have, actually this is a fairly generous exhibit still, from what I have seen before from the owls. So let's get into it. Let's go and make ourselves, wait, before we start, I actually have to show you the animal we're gonna be, if the game will load it in. That's because we have so many animals modded in. Yeah, there it is. So this is the animal we're gonna put in there. Yeah, he's pretty big. We're gonna probably put in 2, and let's take a look at him. Looks amazing. So let's actually take a look at their stats, at what they are. Basically, they live in South America, which that shows over here, and they live in the tropical rainforest. That's basically what pops off here. What pops off here? The translation is tropical rainforest. And they're vulnerable. That's their status. So in the world, they're not critically endangered or whatever. They're vulnerable, but yeah, we're gonna definitely keep an eye on them. So we're gonna filter on tropical rainforest. So let's do that. And then the snake is over here. So we will go into the actual speed build right now. I will see you back when it's done. I hope you guys will enjoy. Welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed the speed build. We're gonna go over what I did, and we're gonna place the actual animals into the exhibit, and we're gonna do a little bit of refining here, here and there to make sure that this is going to be exactly the way how I wanted it to be. Now, before we started, we already saw that we had a little layout. I forgot to mention that what we had was that let's get rid of that one. What we had was that we had this little pathway over here. This is for the zookeeper to get in. We have this little this little thing over here so that they can actually get into the exhibit, which is of course a very important thing. And I tried to hide these things a little bit to the side or by shrubage or whatever, just like we did over here with the side path over here into this one and into this one. So I tried to keep that sort of closed off from the normal areas where guests will walk. The other thing that I want to do right now is I want to get this thing here, and I want to, if we can, select it right there inside the wall and do this. Now this is gonna be this is gonna have a roof over it because I want people to be able to itchy eye. Sorry. I want to have the people to actually have a roof over this and actually see into the exhibit. And sort of, yeah, it's a little change up from what we normally have. So I have a small roof on it. The other thing that I wanted to do before we actually go into what we all, want to see, the animal itself, is we want to have some stuff where people can put their trash. So let's put a trash can over here. Let's put a trash can over there. And let's get a donation box. Or wait, these are closest. These are closer. So let's select. Can we please select the bench? Thank you. So let's copy the bench and let's start putting in a bench. Let's just put in a bench here and put in a bench here. That sort of blocks it a little bit, but it's fine. And then we go back up here. Get the Chinese donation box. That's just the style. It's one of the downloaded things I have. And put one donation box over here and probably put another one on the other side. Why not? So that's it. And now we're gonna do the roof. I'm doing this because I think that some of you guys might enjoy me building whilst we're actually talking. Let's see, can we find a roof that is actually a little bit of the same color? What type of roof is this? That is not what we want. Can we find something else? We could also do an open roof, I guess. Okay, well that doesn't work for now. We have to build another roof first. What type of color is this? That's too bright. This is always the thing, finding the right type of color. We could also just do a glass roof. But in case, if we want to do that we can. But we have to do this first. So let's do this first. I know it looks terrible right now, don't you worry. Whoops. We're gonna change this up. Will you please get the right... Okay, this is kind of finicky. The roofing system, or well, actually, basically, it's an elevated path that we're using here. That is a little bit finicky. So we have... Let's see if this works. Yeah, it does. It's a little bit of a darker wood color, but I'm thinking this is fine. It has the glass roof on it. It actually looks pretty cool. And it sort of fits with the glass viewing area. I'm gonna keep it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this. So let's get rid of this one. Now let's go and put in the animal into the exhibit. Now there are already some things that the animal might like to play with. You have the live frogs, with which we have seen in previous episodes. They should be jumping around here somewhere. We have some dead rats in there for them to, not really play with, but to have a little snack. And we have some new guys, which I haven't been using before. We have these little smally guys. They don't tend to move, I guess. But they serve as something to play with too for the animals. So it's just to make them feel a little bit better in their environment, So let's put in one anaconda. This is a female. And let's put in a male. Because of course we want to have some babies at some point. And this always takes a long time because it needs to reload all the animals in the library again. And let's wait for a second until that one is a little bit further away. And there we go. Put in the second one. Awesome. Let's actually go and take a look now. Now that we know for certain that we can see them. They're slithering off. Oh, she's coming back. Hello. Okay, let's actually go in there. So, as you can see, this is sort of the entrance here for the zookeeper. So we can get in here and we can get into the exhibit. Oh! She's happy that I washed her, apparently. Oh, don't bite me. Don't bite me. Okay, she's trying to escape. All the animals tend to try and escape when I do this this little thing. But I wanted to show you guys some more because what we also did was I used these rocks that I've downloaded and they have some of these small little openings which looks very cool. This is not the most cool one, you know. The best one I have been using is this one, which is like a sort of a natural thing here. Can we jump on it? No, we can't even move on it. Okay, we can move inside it, but you know. But that actually, it looks very cool, and especially like this, with the water, you know, underneath it, it looks very, very cool. Oh, hello. Hello. You're going straight through the wall. Well, the good thing is that these rocks, because they don't have a hitbox apparently, that means that they won't interfere with the animals getting to where they want to go. So they won't interfere with stuff like drinking things or feeding stations. So that's a good thing. That's actually quite deep water. We have the rest is just some little plants and stuff like that. Let's go over here. So what I did was I wanted to go for a normal fencing before. I wanted to use this normal fence. But then I thought, you know what, it would be actually a lot cooler to have it look a little bit less straight, a little bit less, you know, lined up. So when I'm using the rocks, there's still the sort of the border underneath there, so the actual animal won't break out. But it's still, with using these rocks, it looks a bit more natural. That's one, but it also breaks up the idea of what we have over here. So the lined up exhibit, like we have it is all tightly, neatly lined out. So that is. That is something that is cool. I like this a lot to use these rocks a little bit and to make sure that it sort of looks a little bit more natural. And yeah, these guys are happily gliding away in our new exhibit. Hello, could you... You're not escaping, are you? Oh no, okay. So these rocks are from the same mod pack as these rocks, so they will go into the rocks a little bit, but they won't go out if you have the border underneath it. Basically what we could do, we could remove this one and then bring it back. You can see there's still the border underneath, so they won't cross that border. If we just put it back now, can we put it back? Oh, can we? Ah, there it is. Was pressing the wrong button. Okay, so that's basically how that works, and it looks awesome. I like the exhibit. I like the green anaconda as an animal. And that's basically what I've been doing for now. I've just been putting animals in there that I like. But I also try to vary it up a little bit. I chose the exhibit to put it over here because it's next to the other tropical rainforest exhibit. So that's another reason why I put it like there and not over. If we zoom out a lot and then turn a little bit, this can get a little bit snappy. But not over here or somewhere else. This is all part of, you know, we're going to fill this up. But I don't want to have... like here, a tropical rainforest exhibit here, and then one over here, and then one over here. You know, I want to keep it a little bit together if we can. And now that we have an open park, still a lot of opening in the park, we can definitely do that. So I chose to put it over here. And also, it's a small exhibit that sort of links up. We had the perfect sort of little viewing area over here, so we can extend this into here, and then have a path. In the future, can have a path over here, just getting around the exhibits to some new exhibits over here. That's basically what I'm thinking. But this is going to be the end of the video already. So if you guys liked it, then please leave a like and make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss out on a single episode of this series. And if you have any suggestions about animals that you want to see in the zoo, then please leave that down there in the comments. Or better yet, go to the Discord. The link is down there in the description. If you get there, you can actually easily find a topic which is called Zoo Tycoon 2. And you can put your animal suggestions in there. Don't be afraid that the animal might not be in the game. There's tons of mods, so if I don't have it in the game already with a mod, I will try and search for it and bring it into the game if I can. So don't feel shy to leave your suggestions down there. And as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.